Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are checking out this channel for the very first time, you definitely want to consider subscribing because I make awesome content on a weekly basis that you guys are going to love. So in my previous videos, I've talked about how to get taller. I've given you guys stretches to grow taller, some of the foods and supplements to take that will help promote that growth. So in this video, I want to talk about one alternative method to grow taller. It's a very painful procedure. However, within a few months, you're almost guaranteed to be at least 3 inches taller. The whole process takes a year until you reach your desired heights, and I'm going to talk about that coming up in this video. Also, this video is sponsored by Nordgreen, so I'm going to talk about that in this video coming right up. Alright guys, so you guys are probably watching this video because you're curious or you're interested in growing taller. Again, I've made videos where I talked about stretches to grow taller, some stories about how I personally grew taller by getting rid of the stomach worms that I had when I was younger. So there are different ways that you guys can grow taller, so I would suggest you guys definitely check out those videos. But in this video specifically, I want to talk about one surgery that you can do to grow taller, and it's a very painful and lengthy procedure actually. So this surgery is called bone stretching. So if you're undergoing bone stretching to grow taller, what happens is that the doctor actually breaks your tibia in 2 pieces, and this happens on both of your legs. And then a metal device is installed on both of your legs to basically keep your bone in place. And then your bones are kept separated so that a process called osteogenesis can occur. Essentially, this is where your body is forming new bone on its own. So what happens is that the doctors have to keep your bones separated so they don't fuse back together and heal before that bone lengthening has occurred. So 4 times a day, your bones have to be separated and stretched, and each time is excruciatingly painful. Patients are usually kept on epidural, Percocets, and other types of heavy pain medication because the pain is intolerable. So this is one extreme and painful way that people use to grow taller. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend this unless you have some kind of medical condition that really needs a surgery like this. On average, a patient can grow up to 3.5 inches in just 3 months. The entire process takes about 6 months, and during that 6 months, you're literally in bed because you can't walk. And once you've reached your desired heights and the metal device has been taken off, you basically have to go through months of physical therapy to learn how to walk again, learn how to put weights on your legs, learn how to run again. And this takes some time. This usually takes about a year. So you don't hear a lot of people doing this because 1, it takes a lot of time, 2, it's extremely painful, 3, you're basically disabled and you need some sort of walking aid or someone to take care of you. So that's why a lot of people don't do this procedure, but this is one extreme way to go about it. All right guys, so once again, this portion of the video is sponsored by Nordgreen. Nordgreen is a Scandinavian wristwatch brand. All their watches are designed by Jacob Wagner. He designs watches for all generations regardless of trend. What's really cool about Nordgreen is that they're a sustainable and ethical brand. And if you go to their website, you can read about how they're carbon neutral, they use sustainable packaging, they practice responsible manufacturing. And what's really cool is that they actually give back to the community. So they partner with 3 NGOs and they donate 2 months of clean water, 2 months of education, and save approximately 200 square foot of rainforest. That's really cool. In this video, I want to show you guys how to change the strap. And really, this is like probably the easiest strap mechanism I've ever seen in a wristwatch. And I wish more companies would adopt this design because changing the strap is super easy. Like, you don't have to go to a wristwatch repair person or anything like that. You can just change this by simply pulling this tab and it comes right off. And you can do the same here. Also comes right off. And then now I have this leather strap and I'm going to put that on there. All you do is do the same here. Pull tab. Okay, then you hear it click. And then flip this around. And then you hear that click again. Again, guys, so this is how you change the wristwatch strap. Super easy. This is a great holiday gift if you know someone who loves wristwatches. Again, they have both men and women's wristwatches. I personally love this look and I'm going to be rocking this a lot. I'm going to leave the link and the coupon code in the description box down below, so definitely check that out. So a lot of people have actually had success with bone stretching. This is permanent and there's almost no side effects, especially if your doctor is well knowledgeable and experienced. There's no side effects to this procedure. The only downside is that you will have scars on your legs, but honestly, I don't think the patients care, especially once they've reached their desired height. I think having scars on their legs is probably the last thing on their mind. So is it worth it? Honestly, it's a very painful process, as I said, and I think it's only worth it if you have some sort of medical condition and that's your only option. If not, I think that there's so many other things that you guys can do to grow taller, like stretching, making sure you're having a balanced diet, and so many other things that I've mentioned in other videos. So that's bone stretching. Is a very painful process. What do you guys think about it? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment box down below. If you like this video, if you learned something new, hit me with a thumbs up. Don't forget to sub. I'll see you guys in my next one.